Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. I hope you're having a great day and I hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're going to be testing out Elise versus Lissandra. Don't think this is going to go the best for us, but we'll see how it ends up. First, let's go over her star powers. So up first, when allies attack, grant allied spiderlings everywhere 1 power and the positive keywords of allied champions. So spiderlings, see that right here. Then we have Caught in the Webs, +1 starting mana. Round end, if an ally died this round, summon a spiderling. So that would be quite handy. For the relics we're going with Spirit of the Buru. Allies that cost 1 or less have Overwhelm, Quick Attack, and Fury. So our spiderlings, they're going to get all 3 of those, so that'll be really good. Also our spiderlings from our starting deck, they start off with Tough, so that's 1 more keyword. So they're already at 4. We're also going to go with Blade Rack. Allies have Challenger. Now this is one that I'm kind of tossing between because it's really good to have that Challenger right away, but when Elise levels up, she actually gives her units Challenger as well. So could maybe switch this out for something higher value, not sure yet, but it's what we're going to rock at the moment. Then Voidborn Carapace, evolve, and when any unit dies, grant me its keywords. So this is really important because when we attack with Elise, she's going to summon a spiderling, but then because of the star power, she's going to give all of her units her keywords. So not only are they getting all of these and Challenger and the Tough they already have, they're going to be giving Fearsome and Evolve. So Evolve, I have 2/2 once you've had units with 6 or more unique positive keywords. So with all of these different keywords, they are able to then immediately trigger that Evolve, getting those extra stats, and any extra keywords that we're able to get on Elise, if we're able to attack, she can again give those to the spiderlings. So we're really relying on them to scale up and finish out the game for us. The reason I don't have very high expectations though is even though Elise is a very strong deck, she is very aggro and she's really good at trying to rush the enemy down early. Lissandra has 99 Nexus health and she can very easily give herself her Nexus Tough. So that's a lot of damage to try to work through. And then all of these units we're going against, all these opponents, are going to have massive units that are going to normally be able to beat our spiderlings. So while Elise is very good, I think she's probably going to fall off against Lissandra, but we'll see. Now, if you appreciate all this daily Path of Champions content, definitely like and subscribe. Also, if you want even more content, check the description down below. There should be a bunch of links there for other content that you should also enjoy. All right, let's get into it. All right, support champion. This will actually be pretty important. So Twisted Fate with Fury and Quick Attack. Braum, Regen, Challenger, and Elusive. That sounds pretty good. Tarek has Black Cleaver. Not the greatest. I think we'll go for the Braum. That Poro is a solid unit. The Elixir is also good, but if we can play Braum and give all of our units the Elusive and Regen and Challenger, like they'll already have Challenger, most likely because of Elise, but if she's not on the board, giving our units those 3 keywords could really help them out. So we'll go here. All right, Power. Evolution would be the best for us. Spellslinger's okay, but we really need something powerful. When you target an ally, give it Barrier this round. So we'll target allies with Elixir of Iron, but that kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, I don't think that would really help. Allies have disarmed. Allies have -1 power. It's good, but against Lissandra, when their units have like 20 power, it's not really going to help. Fury, all of our units are already going to have Fury from Spirit of the Buru. Chrono Break could be good. I think we'll try to go just for rush them down, just to try to have a little bit of extra damage on our units when we summon them. But we're really not getting anything too strong here. And we really need the extra help, so that's disappointing. All right, let's see. That's pretty good. A 1-cost Challenger, or Capture. Summoner Stone, this is pointless on something that costs 0, because there's no 0-cost champion, so that doesn't do anything. This going down to a 3-cost is solid. I think we can grab that. We'll probably grab that there. Let's try another reroll. Doubling dice is pretty crazy. Rally Banner is solid. I think we'll go for the doubling dice because that paired with the Elixir of Iron, or the whatever that's called, is going to just be pretty crazy. Give us a great amount of survivability. Last Breath Rally. or capture? I feel like the capture would be better. So yeah, I think we'll go here, but that rally could also be really good. All right, let's see. We have Draklorn in the top. I think the top could be pretty good for us. We'll probably go for the Ethereal Remitter. There's some different powers in there that could really help us out, so we might actually go for that. Yeah, let's go up here. So up first, we have Troll Scavenger with Frost Gathers. All right, let's get rid of both of these. Great to have our Elise in our opening hand.
Shows them where their spells can help. There's nothing to fear.
Oh my word.
Marks the path.
Of all of the cards for them to get, that is, oh my word, that's so tilting. I can't believe they just used our capture card against us. Oh, that's awful.
Come closer. I don't bite.
Alright, so we are going to attack like this. Actually, she doesn't have Overwhelm, so we'll put it over here. Sure. We can get rid of this unit. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Alright, having 2 copies of Elise is pretty good.
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
They just keep... Oh, man. Sure, we can drop Braum.
He's on the job.
All right, once again, let's attack before they capture our spiders again. All of our spiderlings will get elusive.
Good luck. Have fun.
Still think we should probably try to kill their units as much as possible. So we'll go ahead and go here. Not doing that much damage, but again, just trying to kill all of their cards. I love how they're using all of our own cards against us. So fun.
Fight another day. For me, the spirits dance.
Alright, so we just need to survive one attack turn, and then we should be able to attack and just end the game.
We see the path.
Alright, that's fine. We're going to get a spider back at the end of the round. Not a big deal. Ah, that's not good. Well, if we're going to have a unit there... All right, so we'll just attack like this on our units that have or don't have the elusive. We'll just try to kill some of theirs. GG. If we get evolution, we'll be so good. All right, allies 5's damage, countdown. Don't think we'll go for that. I think we'll go for the primal strength because grant an ally 2/2 an impact. If we can give that to our Elise, she then grants that impact to all of the spiderlings with every attack. So this could give us a lot of extra damage. Is a bit expensive, but I think it will work out better than the other two options. Mecha Caster, don't know if I'll actually end up getting anything here. When I'm summoned around start, grant me... Yeah, so this having a whole bunch of health, like, it's not necessarily going to be great for that Reckoner's Mark. So I don't think we're going to bother wasting our money here. Alright, Zephyr Sage with secrets hidden by frost. This looks fine. Let's try to reroll a couple of these though, just so we can try to get our Elise. Pretty important to have her, especially when we start with the attack token. We need to get her and the spiders going immediately. Alright, that is unfortunate.
Give me a sweet bun. Heightens the senses.
Yeah, so we need to attack because that's going to grant our allied spiderlings everywhere +1. So we'll attack and use our Elixir of Iron.
How did that move go?
Alright, so we could use it more, but it's not needed. So we can just hold on to these for a different turn.
They'll never see me coming. My training is unconventional.
Alright, so we could capture one. Yeah, I think let's capture, and then we can buff up with Elixir of Iron. That would probably be more helpful than just stunning a single unit.
Death is inevitable. I will make it beautiful.
Recall a unit with less power. Yeah, we can't buff that up with Elixir. So that is unfortunate.
Details are key.
We are just going to have to get lucky here. Alright, that works. So we can drop this here and that there. Trying to mitigate the damage as much as possible. Elise is one of the decks where you need to have your champion and you need to have them at the start of the game. So the fact that it's
Let us get going.
like round 3 and we still don't have our Elise
My sword.
is really bad. Alright, we will... Oh, this one doesn't have Challenger. Right.
Show me your best.
Let's try to kill just as many of their units as possible. Granted, they might buff them up.
You'll thank me later. You'll soon understand my methods.
Take the high ground.
They picked the wrong row.
It is easy, see?
Stay hidden.
Alright, wouldn't mind to hold on to enough to use the Elixir of Iron again. Could stun a unit. Yeah, I think let's stun their elusive. Again, we're just mostly trying to mitigate as much damage as possible.
Or two.
Alright, let's use this on Braum first.
Icy hot. Just needs warm spot.
Oof, bad luck.
Stand behind.
But this
Braum.
will level him up, so every time he takes damage, he can summon more of these Mighty Poros, which will be pretty solid. Don't really want that unit to get free. So I think we'll block like this.
Affirmative. What do these yordle eyes see?
All right, still no Elise. Not great. We don't actually have many other spider allies to even use this on. I think let's use this on Braum, get some draw. Still no Elise. It feels bad. And sure, we can just drop another Mighty Poro.
Ah, it is the boosters.
So now he should be able to give that impact to our spiders, which would be quite nice.
Have you met my shield?
A little worried about them killing Braum. All right, this one now has Challenger, so it will be able to get rid of that unit there. Actually, it's going to go up to 5. I guess that's after the Fury. Do we want to attack with these? Yeah, I think that's fine. Huh, I'm surprised they didn't block. All right. Braum is coming up pretty clutch right now, though.
Take the high ground.
I think we'll just pass. All right, so we'll let this spiderling kill that unit.
You are safe with Braum.
All right, hopefully this can give us some extras. These Yordles aren't going to be great for us. Could buff up the spiderling. This is going to give us 4 health. Not going to be quite enough.
Sometimes icy hot just needs warm smile.
All right, this time we're actually getting pretty lucky. All right, we could save this Poro, but we actually want...
Stand behind Braum. You are safe with Braum.
So Braum is already going to make us 1 more unit. Have a unit die. We'd want to get another spiderling, but I don't think that's going to happen. Suppose we could intentionally kill that unit there, so we get a spiderling at the end of the round. So yeah, we'll just go for this here.
Call the reinforcements. They're here. Sound the alarm. Bring the others. Affirmative.
All right, we'll get a spiderling at the end of the round. That'll be very helpful.
I see. Patrol 1, Patrol 2, Patrol 3.
It is easy, see? My shield is my sword.
All right, let's try to just completely ignore them. And go for as much damage as possible with elusives. We can go here, try to add a little bit of extra damage, and just hopefully end the game, because this is not going the best. All right, GG. All right, luckily able to come away without taking too much damage, but that is the main issue with this deck. If you don't draw Elise at the start of the game, your chances of winning drop precipitously. All right, kill an ally to draw 2, Spoils of War. I feel like this will be the best for us. Yeah, we'll go here. All right, Protected Broodfather, Hunting Cry. When the foe attacks, they draw a unit. If it's a dragon, they summon it attacking. And at last, they awaken. All right, let's get rid of these two. They're fine, but we don't really need them in our opening hand. Elixir, man, this is actually a pretty good opening hand. We just need Elise. Well, here we go again, I guess.
Come hither, you beasts of glory.
So not the best, but I don't really want them to have extra cost reduction. Could try to save that for a bigger dragon, but want to be aggressive early. Well, that's good. I'm so happy they were able to bring another unit out. All right, how lucky will we get? Lucky enough, I suppose. Man, this is really helping us so much. All right, we'll drop our Braum. Thank you for helping Braum level up. Very appreciated. Alright, so we will, I think, attack like this.
Show me your best.
Drag that one over here. We're being pretty lucky right now, so we'll just... Alright. Solid. We actually won't challenge this unit just in case it wants to block and die right here. That would be fine with us. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we got Braum leveled, so we can make more of our Mighty Poros.
And mold the earth.
It is easy, see? Sometimes icy hot just needs warm spot.
Alright, so we're surviving, we're getting another Poro. This is fine. Let's drop this one here, reduce down their attack a little bit. Granted, we could have maybe gone for Braum's Take Heart. That wouldn't have been too bad. Alright, we will go here and here.
Sometimes icy hot just needs warm spot.
Buff up our Braum. Buff up our Spiderling. And we're fine with... Well, let's see. We want a Spiderling at the end of the round, so we need one space. So yeah, we're actually fine with both of them dying. That is acceptable losses. Alright, this is good.
Time for talking.
Alright, I think let's just attack like this. Actually,
My shield is my sword.
we want to put Braum last, that way when he takes damage,
Good luck. Have fun.
he is able to summon another unit for us. Sure, let's buff this one up a little bit just so it's strong enough to kill that unit there. And yeah, I think let's just attack like this.
Show me your best.
This should be fine. We were kind of counting on their wyvern to try to kill one of our units. Ah, well. None of these are big or scary enough to capture, I don't think, yet. But we could use a take heart on our Braum. Alright, that is something worth capturing. Oh, but it's not gonna... Oh, it's gonna grab the wrong one. Alright, so he can go and die there. We can let a spiderling die.
Sometimes I see hot just needs warm spot.
If we can get another item on these, it's going to be the most broken thing ever. Alright, so that's fine. We're getting another unit. We'll get more spiderlings at the end of the round. This is fine. We're not taking any damage. Yeah, we'll leave a space open for the spiderling. With some decks, you don't always need to be worried about using up your mana. You just want to play smart and use whatever resources you have available to you. Alright, we'll attack like this. Let's see. Do we have enough damage? Probably not quite. So we won't have quite enough damage to end the game. So we'll just try to get rid of some of their targets. We could buff this one up to ridiculous levels. Sure, we can go for it. Alright, not too bad. Getting almost all the damage down. Sadly, we don't really have that much to push more damage, because if we stop to play anything, they'll just be able to stop and play more blockers. Alright, so let's just go ahead and attack like this. And again, we're fine with the Poro dying. That's not great. And yeah, having rallies on the Poros could have been good, but if we did that, we wouldn't have had these crazy elixirs. Still no Elise. How fun. I suppose we'll just replace the spiderlings, because they're just essentially dead cards now until we kill the Mind Splitter, and that's going to be a while. So I think we will get rid of this unit. And yeah, we can just stun the Mind Splitter. We'll just replace both of the stunned spiderlings.
But the venom sure does. Get him.
Oh yeah, they hit 10 mana, so they're the Watcher now. Wonderful. Sure, this is just a big solid unit. Yeah, we'll keep that from happening.
Sometimes I see hot just needs warm spot.
Which one does this have captured? I don't think it says. That's unfortunate. Okay, so they're just getting that 1-2 back if we let that one die. I'm fine with that. We don't want them to get one of the big dragons. That was more of what we were worried with. We're playing this just as a blocker. Yeah, how fun. Alrighty.
Stand behind Braum.
So yeah, we need some units. Oh. Game momentarily freaked out. We're gonna get another Poro, and we need space for another Spiderling. So we'll let one unit survive. I guess let's let the Mighty Poro survive, just because it's Overwhelm.
Sometimes icy hot just needs warm spot.
Alright, I think this should be good. Yeah, Elise is where most of our power comes from, so the fact that we just haven't had her the past 2 games is really an issue.
Let's show our friends the door.
Alright, let's just attack and let our elusives try to win the game for us.
Sometimes icy hot just needs warm spot.
Oh, that was scaring me there. I was like, is this going to be the one time we don't get lucky and it costs us the game? GG. Alright, so this one is a little tough. Iceborne Legacy, grant an ally and all allied copies of it everywhere. 2/2. We could throw that on the Spiderling, giving all of them 2/2. Really strong. Yeti Yearling, this would be a 1 cost, and the thing it makes is also a 1 cost, meaning both of those would get all of the buffs from our Spirit of the Buru. So that is an option. I think we'll go for the Iceborne Legacy though. These games are going pretty long, so hitting that 5 cost, probably going to happen. And drawing a champion, that would be nice because we're really struggling to draw our Elise. Like, the last 2 matches, we haven't had her, I don't think, at all. And yeah, she's our main win condition, so it kind of sucks not having her. Let's go up to the remitter, see if we can get something decent. Copy me, so that would deal a lot of damage. That would deal 8. Crumble is pretty good. Grant an ally 2/2 and ephemeral. We can generate this, so it's not bad. I think we'll go for the Black Spear. The Elixir of Sorcery has been pretty great for us so far. Alright, all units have vulnerable. All players start with a 0/10 Phantom Prankster. Our board is too full for that. Shuffle 3 copies of the Ruination in all players' deck. They cost 0. That is interesting. It's kill all units, so we can't use our little power, our extra health to get out of this. It's interesting, and I think with my luck, the enemy is only going to have it when it's good for them, and I'm never going to grab it when it's good for me. Let's try a reroll here. There's some powers that could be really strong for us. All units have Fearsome and -1 power. Most of our units already have Fearsome, so that's not helping us. And then -1 power. Most of our units should have Challenger, so all units have Invulnerable. Again, not really going to help us. We could go for Not So Fast to try to stun, like, the Watcher or some of Lissandra's big units. But I was hoping to either get all units have Spell Shield. That would be great for us. Or get all cards cost 2 less. I was hoping to get one of those 2. Unfortunately, we didn't. And I think any of these would be more of a hindrance to us than a benefit. So we won't bother. Let's check and see what Lissandra has. I am inevitable. Well, that figures. So we're probably going to lose, but let's just keep seeing how well we can do. Grit normally wouldn't help us. It'd help our Braum. It would help us when we get Frostbitten. But I think Mana Flow, just having that extra mana, would probably be better. Spellslinger would actually be helpful because we are spamming a decent amount of spells, but I think the extra Mana Flow will probably help us more. So let's go for that. Alright, Draklorn Inquisitor. We can hold on to these 3. We can get rid of the Arachnoid Sentry. And yeah, we'll go like this. All right, there's Braum. Finally, we have Elise. Wonderful. All right, we'll play this just to let them play something.
I know what lurks in the shadow.
All right, this is fine. We can let this unit die. That just means we get another spiderling
You won't
at the end of the round. All right, Braum would be good, but if we drop Braum, we can't drop Elixir of Iron. So I think we'll pass until they attack. She doesn't have Fury, but she has extra health. I mean, they're not gonna be able to kill him anyways.
It will all be over soon.
We did not get lucky, so good thing we went with our Elise. And sure, we can drop the Mighty Poro. All right, here we can drop the Braum, which means all of our spiderlings will get some good powers. So we could give them, or they are going to get the elusive, but I think let's just try to kill their units. Yeah, Braum, there's no way he's going to survive that. So we can sacrifice the Poro. Suppose we could get another Poro like this. We'd have that unit left on the board, but I think this will be fine.
Hearts now.
Although I suppose that means we're not going to get our other spiderling.
It is easy, see?
So yeah, we could have gone the other way. It would have also been pretty good.
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
So the bad thing about leveling up is that now our Elise doesn't summon spiderlings when she attacks. So that's the one downside about leveling up. Interesting, they didn't want to attack.
My shield is my sword.
Alright, so we can kill this. Issue is we don't have enough damage to end the game. Mark wouldn't give us quite enough. So we're really close to being able to end, but we're not quite there. I would like to end this round, so I'm going to try to play Brood Awakening, because just granting all of our spider allies 1/1, and then potentially using Shadow Isle Telstones into Mark the Isles could end us the game. That is going to give them the opportunity to play something, so they could really screw us over, but we're going to risk this to try to end right here. All right, that's not great. All right, I think let's attack right here. So even if we use the Telstones, it won't be quite enough. And since we're already having some units die, we're going to summon another spiderling at the end of the round. So I think we'll just attack like this, do as much damage as we can. The reason we're having Elise attack here is because of her overwhelm. She'll push through and do some more damage, and we can play another one after she dies. All right, so we could play this and deal a whole bunch of damage, but it wouldn't actually, like, it would It would kill the Inquisitor. Don't really feel like that is enough, though. So I think we'll just drop another copy of Elise. And we'll leave a space open for our other Spiderling. And we still have our capture if we need it. Well, didn't they just have a landmark? Interesting. All right. They only have 2 units with Overwhelm. All right, I think we will just go like this. All right, we'll get rid of their Overwhelm units. They're more important. We can chump block the other ones. Also, we can capture them right here. We're going to summon another Spiderling. And Elise and the Spiderling can end us the game. GG. I think getting more of the Arachnoid host will be best. Alright, so we could cut a card, could go to the champion item chest. We have a lot of cards we could cut. The issue is we have no rerolls. And so we could go to the Mind Meld and it's just going to give us 3 cards, all of which we don't want to cut from our deck, which really isn't great. So I think I'll actually go for the champion item chest because getting more copies of Elise is really good. But then also... just getting some more keywords on her would really help out. Overwhelm and Tough. The 2 things we already have. Because our Spiderlings have Tough. They're going to have Overwhelm. It's more important to get keywords for the Spiderlings than Elise. We could give something like Tough to Braum, which would be strong. But again, we need more copies of Elise in our deck, not more copies of Braum. I guess we'll go for the Tough just to give her a little bit more survivability, but... that's not great. All right, I think we'll just go for the Mirror Mage. All right, finally start off with Elise. That is very nice.
Come closer. I don't fight.
Something to reflect upon.
All right, let's immediately use this on our Elise. Give it impact. That way all of our Spiderlings can get that impact as well. We're going to kill this. That way we get Spell Shield on our Elise so that she can then give that to all the Spiderlings next time she attacks. And sure, let's get rid of this just so they stop getting that free value.
You won't suffer long.
Look at your work, my lovely. See what you've become.
Lot of units.
Do you like what you see?
All right, so we are going to stun that elusive.
Find them. Bind them.
Hopefully they don't replace it. They might. All right, perfect. We are now going to kill that elusive. That is then going to give that keyword to Elise, and then she can then give all of the spiderlings that as well.
You like what you see?
Fang's turn.
I see you.
All right, so they have a spiderling, but they don't get all of the extra stuff.
Smooth as silk.
All right, I just want to attack. Buff those up even more. So these are going to have elusive. Elise still doesn't have overwhelm yet. So let's go ahead. Can't quite kill the mirror mage, which isn't great. We're fine with that unit dying. We're honestly fine with both of these dying. Yeah, we can go here and here. And sure, let's start working on getting that mirror mage down. I guess let's actually get rid of a unit that they'll both die to. Yeah, it looks all right. I suppose we could have had these ones challenge their units. Since they have overwhelm, they're not going to lose out on very much damage. And it'll just get rid of some of their units. But not really that big of a deal. All right, this is what we like to see. Elise and a board full of spiderlings.
Do you like what you see? Something to reflect upon. Time to shine.
All right, do we want... Yeah, I think every time we attack with Elise, we give them more impact. So we're fine with getting rid of this one. Doesn't have spell shield anyways.
I see you. Do you like what you see?
All right, we don't want 2 units dying, so let's try to mitigate that if we can. Oh well, we have another crawling sensation.
Something to reflect upon.
So we'll just attack and do a ton of damage and end the game. GG. That chalice is pretty good. So Trundle is normally easier. Anivia with tough, that's, well, tough. Or the I'm inevitable. Because getting the extra champion would be really good, but I think Anivia would just kill us, and we want to try to at least get to Lissandra. So I think we'll pass up on the champion item chest and just go up here to the shop. Alright, some things that are okay. Cost reduction on that, really good. Both of these are actually solid, and we don't have any rerolls, so yeah, we'll just grab these. Does have mana deposit. We are often having games go later. Yeah, I think we can get like 2 copies of that. And then let's go up against Trundle with At Last They Awaken. Alright, let's get rid of most of these. We have Elise, which is good. Man, okay. Apparently we're drawing all the Elise that we didn't have before. But I mean, that is pretty good. Elise has a very
Footprints here.
solid champion spell.
I pull the string.
Sure, we don't want to take any damage. Regen, elusive. Yeah, that's probably worthwhile.
Where's my lunch? We hunted for you. This is fun, yes?
Alright, I think we're fine with this one dying. That'll give us another spiderling next round. Yeah, that's okay.
Get her out from the darkness.
It is easy, see? Shiver in your boots. One troll to rule them all.
Alright, we'll be able to use our Iceborne. That is a lot of damage.
To me, my darling.
That's not good. None of these have...
Stand behind Braum.
None of these have overwhelm, so we're fine. It's just that Trundle is annihilating us. That's really bad.
Struggle, young Joyce.
Alright, so we need to get rid of that ice pillar because we cannot let Trundle do that again. Target our weakest unit.
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
So normally this would be enough to end almost anything else, but like, yeah, most people have 40 health. So right here, we'd be able to be like, okay, we took that damage, end the game, and move on. Unfortunately, that's not really what we're going to be able to do here. And we don't have enough damage to kill their ice pillar, which means Trundle is going to be able to attack and kill us next round. Not good. I guess we'll kill this one. It won't reduce down our damage much. But yeah, this isn't looking too good for us. Alright, we'll just do as much damage as we can. Well, apparently that damage is actually not very much. Alright, thank goodness. Obliterate all units with 4 or less power. Well, sorry, Braum. We don't actually have enough to play, Rasa. That's really bad.
Get ready for a beatdown.
So that's the one unit that has overwhelm. So getting this one to the point of surviving is really the most important thing. Yeah, we just have to block with absolutely everything. We want Elise to survive if possible. That way she can play her crawling sensation. Try to refill our board. Alright, she's surviving. What's the next lowest? Watcher. Alright, that one is now surviving. Alright, Pillar is the next lowest. Oh, game freaked out. Alright, those two can die. We can save these for other turns. So we're probably just going to run out of cards. Because we only have 4 cards left. And we don't have enough damage to end the game. But I feel like we just have to push as much damage as possible. I feel like killing their units is pointless. They'll just play more. So we're just going to try to attack and do as much damage as we can. That being said, it wouldn't be bad to kill the Ice Pillar. The issue is we actually kind of want our units to... some of our units to die. For one, we want to play Elise's Crawling Sensation. That way we can keep shuffling this back in our deck to try to give us a little bit more time. And we wouldn't mind playing Rasa the Sunderer. So that is a little tough, but by doing that, we're then reducing down our damage. That being said, we don't have enough damage to end this round, so we're gonna need another attack anyways. So it doesn't matter if we get really close. If we don't end, we don't end. So I think we'll have to change some things around here. All right, our Crawling Sensation will be somewhat wasted, but we'll have a unit die so we can play this. We can also play Rasa the Sunderer. Try to kill 2 of their units. Again, probably won't make that much of a difference. All right, let's just attack like this, see what we can do.
The trolls are going to war! Win all!
I guess using Rasa isn't going to matter as much here. But still think it's worthwhile to try to kill some of their units. We just need to keep shuffling cards back in our deck if at all possible. Alright, destroy all landmarks. That is fine. We are going to use our Tellstones. We're going to use Crumble. And we're going to kill their Trundle. Because their Trundle is, since he has that Overwhelm, he is by far the biggest threat to us. Everything else we can block without much issue, but Trundle with that 52 Overwhelm is a serious problem. Alright, another Watcher, not a big deal. I mean, our deck Oh, they can hit it even hard. Oh, obliterate the enemy's deck, leaving 3 non-champions. So all of our cards that were left in there were Elise. So at the end of the round, we're going to draw our last card, and we're going to lose. Unfortunate, but we're going to play this out as best we can, even if the game is pretty much over. Our units will survive. Well, I don't think most people can say they've survived or they've been hit by 2 different watchers. It's pretty funny that we're playing an aggro deck, and yet it's taking longer than any of our others. I think once we're out of cards, even if we don't need to draw more, it's over. Because, like, technically, we could win next round. Like, our next attack is going to be a full board of all spiders that are elusive. Unless they can frostbite us, we're going to have enough to end, because we're going to push, like, 40 damage. All right, we have a full board. It's all surviving. If only we could shuffle some of these back in our deck. But I think we're just going to draw this card. And even though we could end without needing any more cards, I think that's just going to end the game. Oh, it's letting us attack. We have literally no cards. We're attacking with everything we have. GG. All right, so that was completely ridiculous. A 1-cost Sunderer, that'll be really, really good, because it'll just be killing 2 enemies. I can't believe we won. We got hit by the Watcher twice, and we literally had no cards left. That's kind of insane. Yeah, that's just insane. All right, so Lissandra, again, getting more champion items would be great, but we're at half health. We have no sustain. I feel like we just need to go for the heal, which is sad, but I think that's what we're going to need. Let's see if we can somehow pull out a win. All right, let's get rid of Mighty Poro and the Shrieker. Other 2 are fine. Man, I can't believe we won that last match. That was like the most ridiculous match I've ever played. Hey, we could capture their Lissandra.
Hidden by frost.
Awesome.
I know what lurks in the shadow.
I'd like to play this, although we could just do Brood Awakening right away. Yeah, I feel like, why not? Have a whole board of Spiderlings. All right, they're hitting that before our Spiderlings come out. Also, this isn't going to really hurt our Spiderlings because they all have tough. Like, yeah, they're getting their release back and they're buffing up their units. But it's whatever. We figured they were going to do this sooner or later.
You will do as I command. More than mortal, I am Iceborn. Embrace the cold. Stinging cold.
So the one issue is that our attack isn't really gonna do anything because it's not gonna kill them, it's just gonna buff them up, which isn't great. So I'm kind of at a loss for what I should even do here, because we attack, we hit them all, they all get more stats, and then they kill all of our units. So, but we need to attack because that's how we get all of our extra keywords on our spiderlings. Like, so they all die, and then their whole board gets stronger. Doesn't really seem the best. Yeah, that's tough. I think Lissandra with her I'm Inevitable power just completely shuts down what we want to do. I think we'll try to pass, see if we get some better options in our hand. We do have that one cost Rasa.
Let me change into something more comfortable.
Alright, so that's nice. Let's use this here. Make our spiderlings a little bit better. Oh, you know what we could do? We could kill their Elise. But the roster will probably kill her anyways. So let's just focus on trying to survive this attack, because honestly, that alone is probably not going to happen. Yeah, 15, 13, like, they're all going to get buffed up by like 6/6. I think we're kind of screwed, but let's just try to pass. So yeah, that is a lot of damage. Let's try to use this, get a little bit of health just to mitigate that a tiny bit more. We really wanted to try to use Rasa, but we're not going to be able to. We have to. If we don't play this, we can't even play it anyways. We're going to mark one of our units to survive. Yeah, we're going to try to mark, but we can't even play that. There's, I think, literally nothing we can do.
Feel the power of true ice.
GG. All right, let's try again. Oh, this is such a stupid power. It just makes it so like certain champions, you have to have like the best luck in the world. Otherwise, you're just not going to beat it. We'll just pass.
Secrets hidden by frost.
We'll try to capture her again. I mean, we're literally taking her off the board round 1, which is like really impressive, and yet doesn't really matter. We'd want to save this, but we need to get our Elise, and making it so that this is a little harder to kill. That's all right.
All things grow cold.
Yeah, I think let's just keep trying to capture as much as possible.
You will do as I command. I will remind the world of true power. Succumb.
All right, this is fine. Perfectly fine. All right, we've now killed Lissandra, or gotten rid of her twice. I think we're gonna wait to play this next turn so that we can play it twice.
Come closer. I don't bite.
So I feel like we need to attack in order to get our spiderlings to start scaling. Yeah, we can play this here, stun one of their units.
Bind them.
We can then attack, try to do some damage. So they'll still scale up a little bit, but it's not their entire board. Yeah, this will be decent. Alright, this is fine. We're probably going to play our capture twice to try to get rid of two of their units.
Smooth as silk.
That being said, if they just open attack, the game's over. Yep. Yeah. What are they entombing? Alright, there's literally nothing we can do. Because this is our biggest blocker. They're going to get scaled up an insane amount. And yeah, we're literally going to capture 2 units this round. Like, the amount of removal we've actually had so far this game is insane. Like, we've killed Lissandra twice, captured units, but none of it matters. GG.
Embrace the
Alright, well that was pretty good for a long time, but Lissandra had I Am Inevitable. It's a direct counter to everything we're trying to do, so we had essentially no way of possibly beating it. Like, we did probably better than most are able to take Lissandra off the board twice, was able to kill I think multiple of the big frost guards. That round we were literally going to capture 2 more and remove 2 more of their units, but even with doing all of that, doesn't matter. They can just immediately attack, play 1 spell that goes off 3 times, and end the game. I think whoever designed that specific ability, I think that just needs to be really reworked. I think it was a stupid design considering how much more difficult it is than literally every other power she could have. Like, you kind of need to pick one. Either you want her to be unfairly hard, which I don't think is the right choice because it doesn't make it fun. It's just like, oh, I had bad luck and got completely screwed over, and there's literally nothing I can do to stop this. Like, that's bad design in my opinion. You should feel like you have options. Feel like, oh, if I had played better, I maybe could have won. Here it's like, okay, I did really well, and I still just got destroyed. Every other one of her powers you can actually try to deal with, try to work around. This one, there's virtually no way you can try to counter it. Like, the counter to it is get Lissandra off the board. Keep her off the board so she can't generate more of these spells. We did that. Still literally nothing we could do. So, pretty bad feeling ending to that run, but hey, at least that Trundle was quite enjoyable. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this more than I do, and I hope you all have a great day.